Hey Gemini, it's your redo that I promise you. Hey. Now you can call me a tits, Gemini. I've been seeing y'all saying, you said you wanted to redo Gemini. Can you give me a chance to do it? I had to catch up on my other reads before I jumped to yours. At least you got some type of message. I just knew I was gonna redo it at some point. So we're doing yours a little bit later than I intended, but here we go. Better late than never, right? Okay, let's do your reading. So can you give me a story that's going to really give me a story that will resonate for the Geminis that need it. I'm gonna start saying that. For the ones that really need it, give me a message for them in their love life, between them and this person that's on their mind or they're thinking about. Thank you so much, Beauty Queen. Beauty Queen of only 80. She has some trouble with herself. All right, I had to get that out. I was a big Maroon 5 fan back in high school. All right, 3 more shuffles. Can't even remember the lyrics to that song. Adam Levine's auto-tuned ass voice, but it's still catchy music, right? All right, what happened in the past? Eight of Swords in the past. 8 of Swords. They're still interested, Gemini. There's somebody that you've kind of felt for a little bit. I won't say for a while, but for a little bit. I mean, maybe it was a while that you've kind of felt a bit. It was a situation that kind of made you feel trapped in the past. Like you felt like no matter what, it was stuck, it was stale. 8 of Swords. Some of you are being very business, career, or business or job focused in the month. For the rest of you're gonna be noticing the rest of the month you being very job or career oriented or career or job focused. Like that's gonna be a big primary focus for you in your life. Now, why it's all happening? 7 of Swords. Not a good why it's all happening energy, honestly. Not a good why it's all. So your whole reading is going down due to some fuckery, basically. All right. What I'm also getting right off the bat is that you and this person may be avoiding one another right now. So you may feel this energy of avoidance between you and this person, like either you're being avoided, some of you are avoiding them. I'm gonna put that out there because that's what I got immediately. Somebody it's a water sign or an earth sign. I also got pretty much any sign. Why are you the Queen of Pentacles? Some of you kind of feel distant from someone. Some of you feel left out or distant. I don't know if it's left out or you just feel like there's distance between you and someone. Of course there is, because there's this, okay. So some of you were either, okay, I'm gonna lay it out on the line. I don't care who it applies to. You'll know where you fit into this story. It's all happening due to the 7 of Swords and the 9 of Pentacles upright. You either were dealing with somebody who was playing games and just wanted to be single but still played around with you or play with your emotions, whatever it is, or that's what you were doing to someone. As I said, your whole reading is going down due to some fuckery. You either were the player who was leading somebody on, or either you were being led on by some player who just wanted to be single or independent or act single, be single, whatever the case may be. So somebody was basically playing the field, acting like a single person, or wanted to be single, wanted to be independent. I don't get that. Basically, your whole fucking reading is going down because somebody was non-committal, basically. Either you were leading somebody on or they led you on, basically, is what it's trying to tell me. I'm trying to emphasize or trying to articulate my words a little bit better. Somebody was a fire sign. I got King of Wands there. Why the 3 of Wands? So right now, this person is on a break. It's almost, here's the thing. It's almost as if the person this is games being played, folks. Games. Okay, you're gonna be some of you feel left out in the cold by somebody. Did you get, now Gemini, were you the one being played or led astray by somebody, or was it you doing this to someone? Either way it goes, whoever you're thinking about or dealing with, it's almost as if their back is kind of turned, but what I find so fucking strange is that even though their back is turned or kind of withdrawn right now, there's still a part of them that awaits something from you. It's almost as if they want you to chase them or show them a sign, show them a niche. That's what I kind of get. But I don't see you really doing a whole lot. I kind of see you being all about your career, your business, your finances, feeling a bit distant or left out from the person. But I want to say they kind of expect something from you, or they're just expecting something to happen between you two at some point, even though it's kind of stuck right now. All right, I don't know if I'm making a lick of sense, but I'm just telling you what I'm getting right now. What is their actions, if any, for the rest of the month toward Gemini? Wow. So there's going to be basically, so what I'm getting here is there will be more communication between you two, either better or more communication between you two. Some of this is going to start back up. So I'm seeing this start back up for some of you Gemini. So it's not over, basically. Why am I getting this energy of them wanting to be, it's like their back is somewhat turned, but there's still a little bit of, in the background, this person's like, well, maybe Gemini will come after me or say something or like giving me a sign, whatever the case may be. So even though they're acting very withdrawn or knotted out, clocked out, whatever you want to call it, it's almost as if they're still expecting something from you. Some of you, if it's not that they're expecting something from you, it could be that they're waiting to make a move towards you. So it could go either way. I just get this energy of them being in this energy of wanting to see what happens, basically. This contemplation energy is what I get from them, all right? So, like I said, your whole reading is going down due to some fuckery. This is why your whole reading is going down. 7 of Swords, 9 of Pentacles. So either you were the non-committal idiot that led somebody astray, or they led you astray and they were non-committal. So I think somebody got led on, basically, is what I'm getting immediately. Somebody led somebody down the rabbit hole, basically, all right? Whether it be you, whether it be them. I'm not going to sit here and try to point out who it is. But what I do get between you two, prediction-wise, is you two being more communicative toward late July or more going into August, right? Communication. Some of this will start back up or restart or get better, whatever the case, a renewed sense of better communication between you two. Or some of you, it's even what I got immediately was, and I wanted to bypass it, and I got to stop doing that. Thanks, Karen, for $13.99. Whoever the one that was being led astray or led along, you may be shocked that the person eventually comes forward and offers you love. So some of you may be on the receiving end or the giving end, whatever the case may be. I feel like somebody may eventually offer their love despite the fuckery they did prior to now, all right? So that's what I get. I don't know what I'm making. I don't know. But it's telling me some of you feel feel left out from this person, or you feel distant from them. Some of you missed them. It could go many ways. I just feel like right now your main priority is probably you or your business or your career. All right. So whoever was not being as loving in the past will either be more loving, or an offer of love may come in. That's what I got immediately. I just didn't want to say it because I didn't want to get people's hopes up, but there you go. Let's do single Geminis now. What about single Geminis? What about single Geminis? Thank you, appreciate that. Whoa, okay. Single, what are you doing? What's coming in for you? So right now you're holding back a lot. Well, you're not really putting yourself out. Yeah, I do, Ty. I go out. No, that's the drive-through. Your job does not count as getting out. That's not getting out, folks. Your daily systematic task that you do, that's not getting out and being a single ready to mingle type. So sit your ass down, basically, is what I'm trying to say. I see you doing more holding back. If you don't reach out, people can't reach back. You get what I'm saying? And I don't see you doing a lot of reaching out. 4 of Pentacles, my card, when somebody holds back, they don't really express much. They just kind of just hold things close to them, basically. So in a sense, I also get that money may be more of a focus for you as well, single Geminis. But I feel like even if anything came in, Gemini, I don't see you being all, I gotta say it like I see it. I don't feel like you're the most outgoing, I guess you could say. What else are they doing? You will be getting attention from others. Some of you, you're stunting your growth because you're still focused on that past thing, which doesn't need to be focused on. If that's not what it is, I just get this energy of you holding back. You will be getting attention from others, but I don't see you reaching. I don't see you necessarily jumping through hoops or going through an obstacle course to get to know anybody. You don't seem like that. You don't seem like it in this spread. Maybe the energy changes, but for right now, I'm not getting it. What else is coming towards you? Honestly, Gemini, I get you getting options, but I'm not seeing you be the most open. I gotta keep it real. Thanks for the thanks for the 14.99, Jody. Appreciate that. Yeah, and what are you talking? Don't tell me what I'm talking about. What are you talking about? Why don't you? See what I'm saying? Call your own ass out before you try to call me out for being a bitch. Just saying. I'll tell you what's a bitch, not me. The fact that you are sitting here being this non-vulnerable person who says they want love, but they're not going to all lengths to get it. It just don't feel like, I don't see you putting yourself out there. I mean, I can't sit here and just make it up. I mean, tell you that, you know, you're going to be jumping through rainbows with your partner, that your future partner. That's not what I'm seeing. You don't come off, Tyler, that's just a bias. No, it ain't biased. What are you talking about? This seems biased to you? Okay, Four of Pentacles. You'll be getting attention. What I get is you'll be getting attention from folks. Do I see you jumping through hoops, or, you know, to get to know somebody, or I don't get that. I get you being very closed off and just enjoying any attention people put your way, basically, or bring your way. That's all I see you doing. And you can easily change that by, you know what I'm saying? Best case scenario. Some of you will be very work folks that keep talking about you being focused on work. Okay. There will be an option that comes in. Look out for a fire or a water sign. Fire and water is very prominent. See if the person's Aries, Sagittarius, Leo, or Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. All right. You just don't seem the most. What else are you doing? You're waiting. Ooh, you're weird. You're a weird case. Let me get this straight, Gemini. Let's call ducks tonight. Let's have said what needs to be said. All right. This is not an energy of somebody who's going out their way to get to know people, or being all, you know, out there thotting and bopping. I don't get you doing that. I get you being more held back, enjoying attention from others, but just held back. And you're in this energy of waiting. What kind of shit is that? So you'll be getting attention. You'll be getting what you're waiting for as far as options and stuff. But I don't see you going out your way. I don't see you going out your way to basically, you see what I'm saying? I got to keep it real. So if you want to change, you can easily change that. You ain't got to listen to my big ass. Change it. If you want to change it, get out there and change it. So options coming in. What you do with it, that's totally up to you. All right. Let's see. How y'all doing? Thanks again, Jody, for the $14.99. Thank you so much. Okay. All the way from Aries of Pisces, what can you tell me? Thank you. Thank you for the compliments. Appreciate that. I'm drinking a mocha latte. I don't normally have Dunkin' Donuts, but I didn't feel like going all the way down to the Starbucks today. So I said, let me just have a Dunkin' Donut, something different, you know? Well, thank you, Jody. All right, here we go. We're doing an Aries. Since you two have separated or went your separate ways, so obviously this is for people that had a separation, they're starting to focus more on them, their career, finances, business. If this is a new Aries in your life, like a newer one, they did have a heartbreak, but they're highly interested in you. So whatever story you are. The Taurus wants a partnership with you, almost said friendship. Some of you, it's a friend zone situation. If it's not that, their wish is to have a partnership with you. If you're doing a Gemini, there will be a lot of communication back and forth between you two. I got a flash in my head. When you two communicate this month or whenever, the communication is going to be about them, how they've been very focused on their work or been very focused on themselves. So when you two communicate, they'll seem more stable this time, this Gemini. So when the communication's back and forth, they're going to be talking about how stable they are now. So get a little bit of a front they're going to be giving you, like a little bit of a front, like they've been okay, whatever reason. We're doing a Cancer. I feel like they grieve the loss between you two, and they still want to do this with you. The Leo is an attention whore who's detached. These storylines are... Only on Tyler's Tarot would you hear a storyline that says the Leo's an attention whore who's detached. You would never see that on any other tarot channel but mine. The Leo's an attention whore who's detached. I have never tuned into a reader that says that type of shit. That right there is just really ratchet. And okay, let's do let's do Virgo. I'm the Jerry Springer of tarot. Now I know why they've said that before. I've heard people say you're the Jerry Springer of tarot. All right, now I know why. All right, so let's do Virgo. The Virgo, sometimes they act either they acted this way or act this way. Sometimes they act interested, but then they go aloof. Then they want a relationship, or it seems like that's what they want. Then they go aloof. You get mixed signals from them, or that's what you were doing to a Virgo. They want a relationship, though. It's a game. It's a game. We're doing a Libra. Lots of communication happening. They've been thinking about you. They want more communication or communication, period. The Scorpio is indecisive whether they want to cut you out entirely or to keep feeding this situation. Also get somebody who was a juggler. I don't know if that's you or them. Somebody wants to cut out a juggler or whatever that may mean. Ever since the distance between you and the Sagittarius, since you've been gone, since you've been gone, all they want is a relationship now. That makes sense. You know what, a Capricorn, they don't trust you or you don't trust them. Whoever the one, the reason why somebody's holding back is because they don't trust the other one, whether that's you or the Capricorn, all right? So you don't know which one. The Aquarius is burdened by this, but they still want to push this forward or still communicate back and forth or still feed it to an extent, apparently. Okay, there's going to be a Pisces you end up dating and they're going to be very interested. Story two, there's a Pisces that wants to reunite with you and they want to work on this still. They're not done. And with that being said, you all have a good one, Gemini, and that's your redo reading, all right? Very weird reading, but reading nonetheless. I held up to my promise that I would redo your reading. Okay, with that being said, you all have a good one, and I'll talk to you later. Bye, y'all. Thank you so much. This was a fun live session. Thanks for the 10 to be say. Thank you. To be say, thank you.